Welcome back once again in this course. So in this lesson, we're going to get our hands dirty. But before we jump into that very quickly, I'd like to reveal one little secret to you. Actually, in the website design industry, a lot of people have always tried to build a custom website by simply hand coding everything from beginning straight to the finish, which is very much okay. And if this is what you want, okay, I wish you the very best of luck in your adventure. But the purpose of this course is to help speed your workflow 100% faster. Okay, so as a freelancer or a beginner who wants to learn very fast, build and deploy projects over the internet very easily and within a short period of time, then I would recommend you start off with a template. Okay, I would recommend you start off with something that has already been designed, known as templates. And with this, all you just need is to customize the layout of the template to suit your needs. Okay, so that's just by the way. So there is no need or no reason reinventing the wheel. Okay, if all the features specified by the client is available on the template. Otherwise, you can go ahead, go for a third-party software like extensions, modules, or plugins. But if the client persists that the feature he or she needs must be unique, okay, of which in most cases is unlikely, then hand coding the project from scratch becomes the only way to get a job done, and which must come with a much higher price. Okay, so in this case, you will have to look out for any available courses online on web development using HTML5, CSS, and PHP MySQL. But for the purpose of this course, we are going to use this particular template, okay, that you can see on the screen here, that have already been designed, and I'm going to show you how to add different pages. And we're also going to look at the breakdown. Okay, we're going to look at the breakdown of this. Okay, like as you can see on the screen, we are going to look at the breakdown of the theme by guiding you to replicate what you see on the screen right here. So like I have always mentioned in my previous video, to download this theme, you should have a membership account with themeexpert.com. okay, because definitely to complete the rest of this course, you're going to be needing it. It's very, very, very essential. But before downloading this particular thing we have in this particular template, make sure you find a web hosting company that will be responsible for storing your website over the internet. Okay, so once you have purchased one of the packages, they will offer you a cPanel details that looks like this. Okay, a cPanel details that look like this. So I mean a cPanel details that will take you to your cPanel account that looks like this. Okay, so this is where we will be uploading our website files, and start all the installations and customizations to get our website ready for use. So without further ado, let's go ahead with downloading this particular template we have on the screen here. Okay, the Automex template and the modules attached to it. So to do this, let's quickly go to our Theme Expert backend, which is this particular one you're seeing here. So if you have the account with them, just easily move there, log into your account, go to the dashboard, and let's quickly go through the available templates we have in the dashboard menu. All right. So let's scroll up a little bit to find the template that we are looking for. So once you locate the template you're looking for, which is this one, I think, let's scroll up. Wow, that's cool. The Automex template. Okay, so once you locate the template, this particular template, you will find out some files that will attached to it. Okay, so the first one is called the change log. Can you see it here? So this change log actually is used to identify the version, the release date, and what changes were made, what bugs were fixed, on the template as from the time it was first published. Okay, so the next one we have here is called the TX Automex latest template. Okay, this particular one. So this template is only applicable if you want to use the bare bone. Like downloading the template option is not going to give you all the content such as the images and text, okay, as you have it on the theme, okay, while you try to display it from your Joomla backend. So it's going to actually create a kind of a blank template on your screen, allowing you to build all the features from scratch. And sometimes I do that when I want to have a different layout. But for the purpose of this course, we are going to be downloading the Quick Start package and the Quick Pro package, which is this particular one you're seeing right here, TX Automex Quick Start. Okay, so make sure you download the necessary files and let's go over to installing them on our cPanel. Okay, I'm going to pause this video and get back to you once I finish downloading it. Alright, welcome back. Remember, previously I told you that to follow along with this course, you need to purchase a domain name and a web space from any available web hosting company. So once you do that, they will offer you a cPanel details that will take you to your cPanel page. Okay, so with that cPanel details, you have the username and the password. So all you need to do is just first log into your cPanel provided to you by your web hosting company, and I would recommend you go for namecheap.com. This particular one you're seeing on the screen here. Okay, their customer service personnel are superb. Okay, always available to assist you anytime, any day, 24/7. Okay, so I would recommend you go for this. So from cPanel, we need to first create a database. So let me go back to mine. Okay, so from this cPanel, we need to create a database. Okay, from the Quick Start template by using the MySQL database icon on MySQL database window. So let me scroll down a little bit here. Let's choose this. From the database section, let me choose this MySQL database wizard. Okay, so let's go ahead and click it. Alright, on this MySQL database wizard window, we are going to specify the name of the database. So in this case, let's call it what? Cpanel. Okay, so once you're done, just go ahead and click what? The next button, the next step button. And alright, the next thing we're going to do right now is to specify the username and the password, and also confirm the password as well. And also make sure you keep note of these details, these database details that we are creating right here, because we're going to be needing it later on in this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and start supplying all these things. So I'll just call the first one the username. Let's call it Jen. Okay, then okay, Kikanogen. The password, instead of creating a password for it, I can make use of this password generator here. So by simply clicking on the password generator, let's go ahead and click it. So on this password generator text field, let's go ahead and click on this advanced option. So in this case, I'm going to merge my password to contain. I'm going to create my password to contain both both uppercase and lowercase, including numbers. Okay, so let me just go ahead and click this option, both small uppercase and lowercase, then select this particular one we have here. Do you still have any other thing? Alright, but make sure you copy the password. Okay, make sure you copy the password, and let's set the length of the password to what? Let's make it 18. Okay, let's make it 18. So once you're done with that, the best thing you're going to do right now is let's go ahead and see. Okay, let's count how many. Okay, generate password. Now let's go ahead and copy this password. Just copy it out. Let's open a notepad. Let's open a notepad and paste the password there, because we're going to be needing this particular password here. Don't make any mistake about it. Okay, so once we have pasted it, let me just go ahead and name it database password. Let me name it database password. Good. So once you're done with that, the next thing we're going to do, let me save this file as well. Save as, let's call it database details. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and save it in the document folder. So once you're done with that, let's click, I have copied, and click use password. Then go ahead and do what? And click on the word create users. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do right now is to connect your user to the database that you have created, and make sure to select all the privileges, otherwise your connection is not going to work. So once successfully created, copy out the database name, the username, and the password in one separate file and save it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do right now is to click on this all privileges. So once you are done, let's go ahead, scroll down a little bit and click what? Next step. And as you can see on the screen, step 4 has already completed the task. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to copy out the database username, which is this one. Let's copy it out and paste it here. So let's name this database username. Okay, and let's go back and copy out the database name itself. Okay, let's copy it out and paste it here in a separate file. So make no mistake about this. Let's call this DB name. Okay, let's paste it. So once you are done, you click what? Save. Ctrl S, or you go to file, then select what? Save, since we have already saved it before. Okay, so that's just by the way. So the next thing we're going to do right now is to go back to the home, okay, to the Cpanel home, and go over to the what? File manager, to start uploading the compressed quick start folder that we have already downloaded from our Team Expert backend. If you can remember this particular template, this TX Auto Max Quick Start template that we downloaded before. So we're going to let's scroll down to locate the file manager. So it is from this file manager that we can now locate that particular template that we downloaded and start doing uploading our file. So I will simply click here, the file manager, then locate the public_HTML folder, which is the main domain. Okay, so right here I'll click it, and because I have already existing files located in my domain name, which currently are in use, this is what you're seeing here, I will simply go ahead and create a new folder for uploading our Joomla Quick Start file. But in your own case, you may not necessarily need to create a new folder in your main domain. Okay, just go ahead with uploading the Quick Start template file right in the public_HTML root folder, which is this particular one you're seeing here. So because these files are in use, they are very, very important to me, I'll simply click a folder and create a folder for specifically for the project we're going to create in this course. Okay, so I will call it web. Okay, so once you are done, you click create new folder. Alright, so let's scroll down a little bit to look at the folder name, which is web. So I'll simply double click it to open the folder. Then the next thing I'm going to do right now is to select the upload command, okay, which is this one you're seeing here. So let's go ahead and click it. From the upload window, you can decide to either upload your files by dragging and dropping it into the box, into this particular box. You can decide to drag the file into this box, or you click on select files. Okay, and it will, once you click on this button, it will navigate you to where the Joomla file is located, or you can search for it yourself. Then give it some seconds to complete the upload. So I'm going to do it right now. So by clicking on this, it will take me to my download folder. Let's scroll down a little bit and check if we can find the TX. Alright, here is it, the TX auto next underscore quick start. So let me just go ahead and click it. So once you have uploaded it, just wait for some. Yeah, I meant wait a couple of seconds or minutes to get the file uploaded. Okay, so now that the file is 100% completed, let's click on this link to the web folder where we uploaded the file. So as you can see it here, this is the web folder in the public_html root folder. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do right now is to reload this window, okay, to get the main file we are looking for. Then after that, you just go ahead and click on this file, then right click, then select what? Extract. So we are going to extract. Remember that this file is compressed, okay, so we are going to extract it, okay, this zip file. So by clicking on extract, let's go ahead and do what? And click this button, extract files. And once completed, just simply click on close. Click this close button. So right now you have all the files you needed to start your Joomla installation. Okay, and the first thing you do, let's locate a particular file called the htaccess.txt. okay, so we are going to rename that file with .htaccess. So let me show you how it goes. So remember what I said, we are going to locate a file called htaccess. Okay, look at it here. Right now we are going to rename it, okay, with what? .htaccess. Simple. Just how do you rename? Just by right click on your mouse cursor, then go to what? Rename. Okay, so let's remove this .txt and simply add what? Dot before the ht what? Access. That's all. Okay, so the next thing is to go to the domain name, that's the URL, okay, where this folder, the folders and files are loaded to start the Joomla installation known as the Akiba setup. Okay, so if you remember, a domain name actually is that name that you use to register for your Cpanel. That's actually, it is the URL of every website, okay, the address of your website. Just go ahead, launch a new tab on your browser window, then go ahead and do what? Let's take, for instance, let's launch a new one. Go ahead and type the address of your website. So in this case, I'm going to type this. Now look at, just watch, carlixclose.com/web. Okay, so the reason I'm putting web is because the files are stored in what? In the web folder. So I'll simply do what? Click or press enter. So the file is initializing. The page is trying to initialize, so let's wait a couple of minutes. So on this Akiba setup window, okay, please make sure your screen should look exactly as mine. Is that clear? So if otherwise, please should contact your web hosting provider to help you fix the issue. So in case you notice any red color on the screen here, okay, please do contact your web hosting provider to do what? To correct it for you. So watch me as I walk you through the installation process very quickly. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do right now is to click on this next button. Can you see it here? So the first one we have here is the start over, we have the check again, and we have the next button. So just go ahead and click the next button and let's wait for it to load. Alright, so on this page I'm getting a warning sign. We have detected that the required maximum size, whatever. So in case you see this thing, I think you should just go ahead and contact your web hosting company so that they can help you fix this. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is to fill in the database server host name, the username, the password, and the database name. So if you remember, initially we created this database details and we save it in a file, in a separate file. So let me just call it up. Here we have the password, so let's just go ahead and copy the password here, and then let's go back here and paste it in the text field, the password text field. So we'll go back again, let's highlight and copy the database name. So let's copy it, then go to database name here and paste it. Then let's also get this one, which is the username. Let's copy and paste it here. Okay. So once you're done with that, the next thing you're going to do, just check, make sure all these things are ticked, and then you now go ahead and do what, and click next button. Okay. So after clicking the next button, let's wait for database restoration. So once the database restoration was successful, okay, as you can see on the screen, let's go ahead and click the next step button. So on this page, the next thing we're going to do right now is to specify the site name. Okay, so by default we don't have the site name as well as Automex is the best auto repair, so you can just come here and modify your own to fix what you want. Then the site email address, you can specify it here. Just enter your website email address, then site email sender, whatever you want. So just go through this, then for the super user settings, make sure it is set to admin, then specify the password. So this is actually the Joomla password that you're going to use to log in into your Joomla backend, where you can now go ahead and start customizing your website. Okay, so in this case I'm going to call this password, let's call it Kelly 1010. Okay, all right, in fact let me choose a different password. Okay, all right, then you come down here and repeat the password again just to confirm it. So once you're done, you're good to go. The next thing you do, you come here and do what, and click the next button. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. Now it's asking you, okay, click the following button to remove the restoration script and start using your site. So once you click on this, okay, let's just go ahead and click it. Then it's as simple as ABCD. Then go ahead, click this button, visit your site from end to view it. So by clicking on this, let's see what will be the final output of our website. Alright, now if you have done this correctly, congratulations. Okay, here we have a live demo website, as you can see on the screen here. Okay, very cool, slim and professional, right? So if you have done this correctly, please give yourself a round of applause. It's not easy. So very quickly I am going to show you how to customize each of these sections one after the other. So with this process you can easily create, okay, any type of website that you want. Any type of website. It's as simple as ABC. There's no two ways about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, this is the front end. Okay, so let's just scroll down to see. Okay, projects and recent portfolios. So you can actually come here and change the image, all these images we have here, okay, to suit your company's image. You can change some of these titles, you know, the subtitles, the descriptions and the rest of them. You can do so many things. There are lots of things you can do. All these things you're seeing here are customizable. Okay, they are customizable. Then under this contact section you can simply add all these things and do something. So I'm going to show you in my next video how to customize each of these sections, okay, and also show you how to create other pages like the contact page, the service page, the services page, the about us page, and the rest of them. So with this, you are good to go. So now let me quickly take you back to the Joomla backend section, okay, where we can now start, customizing each of these layer that we have on the screen. So without any further ado, let's simply go and start. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to call up the address, which is calyxglows.com/web/administrator. Okay, press enter. So from here now we can easily get the Joomla admin page. Okay, so I think there's an error here. Yeah, I think the 404 page not found error is actually from the mistake I made in the spelling. That's the administrator spelling. So now I've corrected it. This is the page, okay, for your Joomla, and that will take you to your Joomla backend. So the next thing we're going to do now is, let me go ahead and enter the Joomla backend details. So if you remember, okay, you just go ahead and supply what you have in the while we are creating the installation file. We set the username, okay, to admin, then the password, go ahead and specify your password, and once you are done, you click login. So let's wait for it to load. So here comes the control panel, okay, the back end, our Joomla back end, where we are going to perform all uploads to our website front end, okay, be it icons, be it logo, be it any type of images, okay, and also all customizables, okay, will be done on this page. Okay, so it is called the Joomla control panel, or you can call it the back end. So it is actually from this back end that you're going to customize all the text or the images or wherever. Okay, so anything you apply here, anything you do here, you customize here, will be reflected on the on the front end. So that is how it works. So now if you check the menus here, we have the system, the users, the menus, the content, the components, extensions, help, and quicks. And if you check very well, you see that each of them has sub menus, like sub commands, right, or sub directory. So if I click on this quicks page, okay, remember we are using quicks, okay, so by clicking on this dashboard, let's click it to go to the dashboard. I think I'm gonna stop this video right here and continue from the next one. So if you like the video, please do like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos. Okay, all right, thank you, and see you in the next video.